Okay boys, today is the day of the garage install, so here we go. So the crew is out here and they're installing the base plates now that hold the wall up. This is for the Cardinal Industries. We can walk over here. Let's go check out the roof trusses. These are the uprights for the beam. These are all the 12 gauge, and we've got all the trusses. You can kind of see they're doing a little detail here. They're putting them together, and each one will get the arms and the legs, which will go into these bases. These are for the lean-tos. So we've got them working hard. The crew is out here, showed up, and we've got the Lull, which is a off-road forklift, and behind here we've got two 12 by 12 roll-up doors with chain hoists, as well as the insulation. Sorry about the walking because it's a little hard out here. And then we've got all the insulation that's in the pile here, and these rolls are about 4 foot tall, and there are quite a few. And additionally, they've got all the sheets stacked up here on the trailer. So we're moving right forward, and the crew is going nuts, making it happen. So I expect that the frame will be up a little bit later today, and we'll just see how it all looks. So stand by, I'll put some more information up as everything gets done. Little update, and they've put the first truss up, so now we can get an idea of exactly how it's going to be height-wise. Pretty doggone high. That is 14 foot up to the peak. Doing some minor trim outs and everything else. Finishing anchoring down the other side. So as they continue to put these trusses up, I'll go ahead and update, and we'll just see where it goes. Lots of work to be done, but yet moving forward. Okay, so they've got, this is lunchtime now, they've all taken a little bit of a break. So currently they have 6 of the trusses and sidewalls up, so moving right along. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. They've already got measured out. It looks like a little bit for the door openings. You can see the door openings start about 6 inches from the edge. So that's looking pretty good. And I believe, yeah, this side's all bolted down except for the little piece right up in here. That one's not bolted down yet, but yeah, pretty nice. And this is all 12 gauge, so roughly it's what, 1/8 of an inch thick steel. Got the cross braces in, though they don't have those anchored yet because they haven't squared the building. And we're 14 foot high up to the ceiling. I'm going to have a lot of room for the lift to fit. So I think they should have this. Looks like they're going to have the whole frame up probably today. They assemble them. They actually, kind of interesting, is the trusses are laid flat. They've already marked where they're going to put everything. As you can see, there's some marks up on the side up in here, and on the top of the trusses where the cross, the hat sections will go. But what they do is these slide into the ends. They screw that together with these galvanized screws, and then they'll lift the whole truss up with the Lull. Yeah, pretty thick stuff too. Let me give you a little, see if I can find a cross section here. Here's a little piece that they've cut. So that's pretty heavy duty, and this piece here weighs quite a bit. So as I understand it, each of these trusses weigh somewhere around 1,500 pounds installed. So anyway, I'll just keep going, update you guys as we get this barn installed. Hopefully today, like I said, all the framing will be done, and then they can move on to the siding and just a ton of insulation, as you saw earlier in the video. So stand by, and I'll just keep you all up to date. Thanks. Well, good morning guys. Today is day 2, and I'm just going to give you an update to show you what they've got done so far. So a lot of the skeleton, including all the trusses, are up, and they are leveling out the sidewalls at the moment. squaring them up, as I say. So today's goal, according to the builders, is to go ahead and get these end walls built, hang the doors, and once they get the doors hung, then they'll be able to go in and do the insulation and you know, get everything else finished up. So this is their steel that they've got to use yet. Again, 12 gauge here, and I believe that's 14 gauge. That's just little filler pieces, but that's the walls built out of the heavy 12s. So they've got everything left. They worked till about 8 p.m. last night, so this is the update from what they had done yesterday. So that was day one. So yeah, pretty good. They've used really good quality materials, and I'll just back up here, give you an overview, give you size wise to show you it's coming together pretty nicely. And we'll have some more updates later on this afternoon, but you can kind of get an idea now to see how stage 2 is, or day 2 starts. So stand by, I'll give you some more info. Thanks. I'll do a little bit more additional information. So again, this is the back door now we're looking at. So they've got the for the end walls coming up here. This is going to be a lean-to. So the header is up here along this section, and what that's going to be, it's going to be 11 foot approximately, 11 and a half, down to 10 at this side. So as soon as I get that framed in, I'll go ahead and detail that out as well. Okay, we're back with the noon update. Well, actually about 3 o'clock. The crew just went to lunch. They got here a little late this morning. They were doing some extra work. So what we've got now is the frame, as you can see, is all up, and they're working on the end walls. So they've been putting in the, I guess it's called an eave, hat section along the edge. They've got everything leveled on these outer ones, and they've started on the outer wall framing for the doors, and we've got 12 by 12 doors going in, so it's going to be a lot of nice room. And I had to actually do some welding for them today. So I welded on these braces here in each corner, and this is going to be the man door opening right in this area. And then these are 12 by 12 doors themselves. They've also got a lot of the back wall framed in, as you can see. So over here is the 10 by 10 door, and that's going to be a man door. I did have to go to Lowe's this morning and pick up 2 steel man doors, what they supplied with. That came with the building and weren't very good. I'm going to send those back. So these are 2 steel doors, skin and a lock set, and then anchors, excuse me, anchors to put the doors to the frame. But yeah, she's coming along pretty good. They'll be back, I would guess, probably about an hour or so. But there you go. That's the noon update.